This is the story of the new front line of the US opioid crisis and the people exploiting it.
Kensington has been plagued by an opioid crisis.
Can make users appear zombie-like.
Nobody's sending in the troops to help people that are zombies.
And when you see people like nodding out, yeah, that's all the Tranq.
In America, I mean, you kill zombies. We hate zombies. They're terrible. It's a horrible thing to call a human being. People need to stop coming into our community and exploiting us and profiting off of what we're going through.
You cannot deny it's money in it. I'm never going to be the one to try to halfway it and try to say everything is about the love for the people, because it's not. It's not.
The DEA is well aware of xylazine. They recently released a nationwide...
It's uncomfortable to see here, to film.
There's a new street drug called xylazine, better known as Tranq. It was originally made for veterinary use, but it's cheap, lethal, and very addictive. People who take it struggle to stay upright and can develop severe, flesh-eating wounds. Tranq has been detected in 48 states, but it all began in Kensington, North Philadelphia. In 2019, it first started showing up here, mixed with other drugs like fentanyl. Now Kensington is the epicenter of the epidemic, but it's also become ground zero for a new and dark type of social media content creation, Tranq Tourism. Recently, videos of Tranq and the people using it have gone viral. This Tranq Tourism is getting millions of views, and the people behind it are taking big profits from their content. A lot seems to be going out, but what's actually coming back in to this community in Kensington?
My name is Sarah Laurel. I'm the founder of Savage Sisters nonprofit and the executive director. I started it in 2017 when I got into recovery.
Savage Sisters, an organisation providing resources to those affected by substance disorder, sits in the heart of Kensington.
Yeah, like a fucking circus, bro. As soon as we come in, we open up, we do coffee, and then people start signing up to have a shower or wound care or both. I understand that the visual effects of the substance, of Tranq dope, of xylazine, is our friends are lethargic. They appear to be in a coma-like state, and it can be very affronting to some individuals when they come down here.
Recently, Sarah has expanded beyond this day-to-day care. She started the Harm Ethical Reduction Committee, a crucial next step, she believes, in raising awareness of the impacts of Tranq tourism.
We're essentially just doing a little bit more research on the largest YouTubers and TikTokers that are coming down here and creating stigmatizing and exploitive videos, and we're sharing it publicly. The majority of the individuals who are hearing this have never been to Kensington and will never come to Kensington, so their only perception, their only experience with what is going on in our community is what they get from the media and social media.
You use Tranq?
Yeah.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Your faces won't be shown on this camera.
What do you need? Okay, beat it. You want a bubble, babe? Yeah, it's bubble or a straight. Which one? You want the bubble? We're handing out safer smoking kits. So depending on what our friends, what substances they use. Straights are used to smoke crack. Bubbles are used to smoke meth and dope.
Not us. No. I'm just updating your voter registration.
Okay.
You know, they have a right to vote too.
We're getting looked at quite weirdly because obviously we have a freaking huge camera with us. So people are looking at us like... Yeah. But I kind of knew it would be really bad here, but I didn't think it would be this sad.
Some people they're not missing. Everybody says that. Oh, my friend, my kid's missing. No, they're not. They're hiding.
We are the Trap House of Harm Reduction, so...
You are the what?
Trap House of Harm Reduction. We just make it work. We don't actually have like government funding for what we do here, so.
How do you get all the supplies?
We do Amazon wish lists, and we just did a big fundraiser. Not anymore! I will, thank you. Maybe Mel can go to the game. I mean, there's a lot of outreach groups that do like a weekly outreach, but nobody with a building like us now and what we offer. But everybody tries. That's basically what we're all doing.
And people who are filmed without consent can email their helpline.
People need to stop coming into our community and exploiting us and profiting off of what we're going through. If you're not here to help, then get out. You have to have a call to action and raise real awareness. But interviewing individuals like one-on-one in that way and asking them such traumatizing questions at a street level basis with no follow-up care.
So what happened to your arm? Like I see a mark right there.
Infections from shooting up.
My friend, what is it that causes him to act like this? Fucking fentanyl.
No, it will never be okay.
Hey John, you're on camera by the way, we're just recording this call.
Oh, hi.
Okay, so we just went to interview this guy who has this like YouTube channel called Kensington Daily. Yeah, it was really quite bizarre. We just went to meet this man who only told us his name was Work in a random park in the middle of Kensington, and he live streamed our whole encounter. Like it's not that normal, is it?
No.
Live streaming has become popular amongst content creators down here who set up phones that capture the streets for hours. That's why we met with Mr. Work, who runs a live stream YouTube page now rebranded as Deep View Media. He told us his videos can make up to $500 and he often publishes several a day. Mr. Work didn't want to be on camera because he doesn't like being recognized in the areas where he films.
Nobody look for Kensington stuff. Who know about Kensington? Nobody don't know about Kensington. How you'll end up coming across Kensington, they'll test you out one day and just put one of those graphic views that everybody already watched, that everybody was drawn to, and once you watch it, then they start sending it to you.
Do you think it's problematic that people are putting really grabby and catchy thumbnails?
Well, if it's real, if that's what's really in your video, I'm cool with that.
Can you tell me why you decided to start your channel and why you decided to start live streaming this area of Kensington and Philadelphia?
I originally started my channel with money. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Besides the fact of helping, you cannot deny it's money in it. I'm gonna always be honest about that. I'm never gonna be the one to try to halfway it and try to say everything is about the love for the people, because it's not. It's not. I love the people though. But at the same time, if it's an easy dollar, why not? It's better than selling drugs. I've been to jail for selling drugs plenty of times. So what? Like, I'd rather not sell drugs. When I go different places and I see how nice the places look, I realize that's why they are drawn and feel the way they feel when they see Kensington. It makes sense for them. It's so many that don't see Kensington that when they see Kensington, they like, that cannot be true. And it's almost like a TV show. What you're seeing when you look at that camera is an unscripted reality show.
What do you think of that?
What?
Them watching it like it's a TV show.
I never really thought about it, to be honest.
I don't get a lot of views, but my channel's growing and it's doing good. It'll keep doing good, I think. Like I said, I'm just trying to do it without exploiting people down here, and that's where it gets hard.
This is Jeff. He runs a YouTube account documenting Kensington.
You know what? We're gonna do something illegal right here. We're gonna drive like we're from Philly.
What's driving like from Philly?
It's just all the rules are suggestions.
I just saw someone shooting up here.
Oh yeah, you'll see that all over the place.
Jeff got clean from heroin in April 2016 and left Philadelphia when he decided to get sober. He started his channel Jeff's High on Life in November and said that last month he made just over $1,000. Jeff still gets far less views than some of the other big channels, and most of the money he makes goes back into buying wound care supplies.
That's what I wanted to do, was just try and show a human side to the addiction down here, to the addicts, and just with my history of addiction, I just felt like I could maybe do a better job than the other people that are interviewing down here, just asking the worst questions ever. And I'll set up the phone on the dashboard, and then I drive around, and I kind of just get I'll spend like 25 minutes just driving around the neighborhood, kind of get a feel to see where the people are at that I deal with. I have about I'd say about 4 people that I'm in constant contact with down here. They'll kind of find people to interview, for me to interview.
Do you ever pay people to do this?
Everyone I do, yeah, absolutely.
You pay them?
Absolutely.
How much?
$20, and then I offer them lunch. you know, and then they can go and take any of the donations. I have medical supplies, wound care, hygiene, clothes, tents. I have all that in the car. They can, you know, go through that stuff after the interview. They won't do them for free down here, and I wouldn't expect them to do it for free. Their time is money, just like mine is. So this is a box of just clothes I got this morning. One of the ladies, Danielle, I interviewed, she got all her stuff stolen a couple nights ago.
You know, it's been rough, and back and forth to the hospital, surgery, I had pneumonia, I got hit by a car, like, it's just...
When that happens, they'll usually call me up and say, what do you got in the car, can you come help? Got water for when it gets hot, sanitary wipes, just different types of shoes for them to wear.
As we drove around with Jeff, he kept stopping the car for people he recognized on the street. Sometimes handing them money, sometimes just saying hi.
All right, how you doing?
Okay.
Are you? All right. All right, I'll see you later. There's Gabrielle, I just interviewed her today. So I know where most of these people now, so look at the girl laying on the ground right there. That's Ashley. You'll meet her. She was laying and sleeping on the ground. I just interviewed her a couple days ago. I just posted it. She is down to one arm. Both her legs don't work. Her one arm got amputated, and she's waiting for both her arms to get amputated.
Have there been any amazing success stories that you can share with us?
A lot of the things what I get is family members watch the drive around videos, and then they'll email me and say, oh, my loved one is missing, can you look out for him? And so I got this one. It says, Jeff, I watch all your videos and wonder if you can look out for my son. His name is Don. I will try to send you a picture of him. He's in bad shape. He looks terrible. He's 45 years old, been on the streets for 3 years.
The words that we hate are junkie, zombie, fiend, crackhead, and I don't even use the word addict, drug addict. I mean, it has such a societal mental imprint of stigma. They're our friends. And when I started doing this work, I realized that the first thing I was going to have to do was let people know and really hammer home the idea that we are humans and we're worth saving.
Look around, there's, you know, I think it is impossible without it affecting you. And especially what gets really sad is the kids that live down here. They see this stuff, and that's just trauma. They tend to act out against the addicts a lot of times, and that's why they'll beat them up and pour stuff on them.
Spending time in Kensington hammered home how destructive it can be for these individuals who've become a part of these viral videos, how voyeuristic it sometimes is, and how the narrative around addiction needs to change for Philadelphia's drug epidemic to change. Some videos can be educationally or economically valuable when the interviewer has a relationship with the people, like Jeff, and puts the money they make back into resources. But meeting Sarah from Savage Sisters showed me just how much Tranq Tourism has affected this community, and how the language used could be having a direct impact on the resources being put back into Kensington.
No matter what you do, there will always be a handout. There will always be an empty stomach. There will always be somebody with an unwrapped wound. There will always be somebody in need. If we change the verbiage and we have a clear call to action, we might actually get some resources in this city. Until then, it's just going to be a bunch of clicks and likes and prayer hands in the comments.